it's getting hot because it's uploading the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hot myself, so I just bring the heat when I come.
Okay. Speaking of hot, I don't know if you saw the video we did, but niggas was in the comment section like, who is she?
Me?
You introduced to a new population.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't respond and tell him that you were spoken for, but you know what I mean? You speak so eloquent of your husband all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, my glow, my swag, my confidence is self-made, but a lot of it was put in me by my husband. So he know what he has. He the one that's like, big mama, don't wear that. Fix yourself up. Make sure you look like a champ. You know, you're a queen. You this. So, you know, I'm just a reflection of him. And I thank you, everybody. Because they give me.
On your helmet.
Listen, they give me so much flack because when I fight, I look like a beast. Like, I really transform. It's rough, it's ugly, it's grimy. But when I'm outside, I like being a woman. Like, I embrace being a woman in all aspects. When I'm in some sweatpants and a hat, or if I'm in 4-inch heels and a pencil skirt, you know, I'm a rock it.
Like today.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be at the fights tomorrow, and I'm gonna design an outfit. I actually designed my outfit at Lamont Peterson's fight, but I never took my coat off. Well, tomorrow. Yes.
I'm gonna give you my number because I live in Los Angeles, and I wish I could have interviewed you while you were in Los Angeles.
Yeah. I actually went over to the West Coast for Marlena Esparza. Okay. You know who she is?
Yeah, she's an Olympian.
Yeah, she had a baby 3 months ago and just came back and won the NABO WBO title. So, you know, I was out there with her. We actually were in Texas a week and a half before training, and I like West Coast. I like the West Coast. Great weather. The boxing community is huge over there, so
easier to cut weight.
Yeah.
You got 300 days of sun.
My depression didn't kick in over there. I was turned up.
You can't cut weight here October to February. It's hard.
Let me tell you.
Go to work, fuck, it's freezing.
You know what? But I take it back old school. I'm an old school fighter too. You know, all these people have all these hyperbolic chambers and all these, you know, gadgets and stuff. I put on some sweats, put on a hat, Scully, some gloves, and run in the snow. My husband should have been born like in 1975 because he's old school, you know. But if you want it, you're gonna get it. You gotta work for it.
How do you balance being a fighter and balancing like you wanting to be a mother, you wanting to be? How does that work?
You know what?
You just mentioned as far as have babies.
Yeah, it's crazy as I've gotten older because I've been boxing my whole adult life and the last part of my teenage life. And as I've gotten older, that urge is there. Like, I really do want to become a mother because I've done everything in boxing that you can do except go to the Olympics. I became a professional world champion. I'm a highly decorated amateur boxer. And, you know, I want to do that for my husband mostly because that's going to carry on our legacy. But that's like the toughest, the highest responsibility that you could ever have is being a mother and being responsible of raising a productive citizen, you know what I'm saying? So I balance it with, I have to keep pushing hard and try to maximize what I can at this point. So when I do have a child, they won't have to experience a lot of the struggles their mother and father had to. Because even now, being a world champion, it's still hard. Like, I can't walk in like a guy with a belt like, hey, I'm a champ, sponsor me. They're like, you're a girl, you know? I can't sign up to fight another world title fight and be like, okay, I want $500,000. They're like, no, you take this X amount, this thousands of dollars, and take it because you're a girl. So I gotta either push the limit like some of the famous boxers, Katie Taylor, Clarissa's doing, you know what I'm saying? Keep pushing the limit so I can reach some of those platforms and be able to really monetize, you know, some of my successes.
$1 million question, would you want a female boxer or a male boxer?
What, as a kid?
No, yeah, as a child.
Oh, I just want my kid to be healthy. I want my kid to never feel like they can't accomplish something. I want my kid not to know what the word no means when it comes to trying to pursue something they're passionate about. That's all I want. I might have twins because twins on both sides of his family are one of my family, so that's something I would want. But I just want them healthy and happy.
On the male side, what intrigues you on the male side of boxing?
I like the classic fighters. It's kind of switching. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is general, not directed to any like one guy, but it's like they've becoming prima donnas. They're actually forgetting that it is fighters, male and female, that don't have opportunities like they have. Everybody want to put the carriage before the horse. You know what I mean? I made a post on my Instagram story before. Everybody want Floyd Mayweather with the bed full of money, but they don't want Floyd Mayweather who is sleeping in a car or sleeping in a house with 1 bedroom and 6 people. Just like Beyonce. Everybody want to be Queen Bee, but y'all don't want to be singing in the beauty salon. Y'all don't want to be performing in school stages. Y'all want to be in sold out arenas off top. Me, myself, I've started from the bottom. I've started literally from the grassroots, walking into a gym, not knowing about boxing, to getting to the top of the platform. You know what I mean? So I just feel like a lot of guys still fight for your worth, but be humble. Bring the integrity back to the sport. Fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting all this paperwork get in between everything. If it makes sense, it's gonna come, but legacy is important too. You could look back on some of the old school fighters. Glenn, what's the fighter that died, but he was broke, but he was like a big champion? One of the fighters, he was like a huge champion, but he died broke. Like Joe Louis was a world champion, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he died without a lot of money, and that's what we learn from. So you're gonna fight for your legacy, secure your bag, but still have a legacy that could be looked upon and be respected. You know what I mean? Some of these guys, they'll be like, oh, I'm 30 and 0, but you fought cab drivers. Then when you actually fight somebody, you lose, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm pound for pound. No, yo. Like, my first fight, I fought Clarissa Shields. When has that ever been done? 2 Olympic level fighters taking a pro debut together. That has never been done, male or female.
Why did you take that? Out of curiosity.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Nobody else will fight her, and I have this weird thing that I'm gonna be honest. Like, my career won't be complete until we fight again. I don't have any hate. We work together and everything, but that's what drives me. We had talked before the fight, and I told her, she was like, you don't have to take it. And I'm like, I know, yo. But this was a moment for her, and I knew it was needed to push women's boxing forward. As she said, 17 women said no. You have a woman who just created history, being a 2-time Olympic medalist, you know, trying to transition into the pros so she can help push it forward, and nobody steps up to the plate. So I said, fuck it, we just gonna make a party of it. Let's go out here, you bring your best, I'm gonna bring my best. And it was an investment into my career, because I knew if I get out there, I know I could fight. And if I get out there and do my best, people will see, hey, she could fight too. Like, this is another girl. To see, like, this amateur class is coming into the professionals. It's a new era in women's boxing. So it was to help her out, give me a jump start in the career, and just push women's boxing forward.
Now, I made a post, and I got a lot of slack, I got a lot of positive pros and cons on this. I said, if you base it on a comment, that Clarissa Shields is the greatest fighter of all time. Because she has 2 Olympic gold medals, she unified her division. I was thinking just from a logistical and pragmatic standpoint, male or female, she has probably the greatest resume of all time in terms of accomplishments.
Yeah, I would say her resume is very stacked. You know, it gets complicated because women's boxing in the amateurs, we only had 3 Olympic weight classes, right? We had a full team of 10 girls. So along with her getting her Olympic medals, there were other girls who got gold in non-Olympic weight class, like me. She has 2 Olympic medals. I have 2 world medals in a different weight class. I mean, I was the best in the world as well. But her resume is very, I haven't seen anybody who's done that. I haven't. I guess it's all in what you think is great. What are you looking at? Like, when you judge a fight, are you looking for the aggressor? Are you looking for the maneuver? Are you looking for hard punches? Are you looking for points? So everybody's going to have an opinion, but the only opinion that matters is what she thinks, and that's what drives her. She says it and she does it. That's what matters. Until somebody beats her, she could have that claim. if somebody does beat her, does that make them the greatest woman of all time?
This is a conversation, and that's a conversation to have when you potentially get your rematch.
Yeah.
Then we'll do an interview, and you say, "Am I the greatest of all time?"
Look,
you can get your Ali on.
Listen.
And the outfit that you created.
Yeah, you already know. My thing is, because like I tell her, and she knows our legacy has been intertwined since she stepped on the open scene. But my goal is I'm not going to be dictated by anyone else's accomplishments.
Sure.
I make my own lane. I'm my own person. Whether me and Clarissa fight or we don't fight, I'm still great in my own right. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the first African American woman that's self-promoted, self-managed, that became a world champion, that runs a business, that's doing what she has to do to push forward, you know? So I'm proud of my accomplishments, I'm proud of hers and other women, and we just gonna keep it like that.
They ever wanted to promote male fighters, or do you promote?
No, I don't promote any male fighters. I work with my husband, who's a extraordinary fighter, extraordinary man.
At what weight?
He's bantamweight. And like I saw Tony Harris during an interview from this last press conference, and he said the difference between him and Charlo is Charlo hasn't been through adversity. And you can see the difference in mannerisms with the real one and somebody who's like puffed up on that gas, you know? Like, I'm being real, and they can hate me if they want to. Like, Charlo's a talented fighter, but he's very immature. He's too emotional. You got Tony, he's been through the mud. He's been in adversity. He lost to Jared Hurd and was doing his thing. You know, their mindsets are different, and I hope from his loss that Charlo can find a little more subtlety in what he does. But it's just two different type of people, you know what I mean? And like my husband, he's been through adversity in life and in boxing, and I think that really shows character, and a lot of people are missing that, you know? Boxing's a martial art, and it takes chi, it takes your soul. It's not just, oh, hey, I can punch. But when you into it, you really into it. It saves lives. I'm like getting all, you know, poetic, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth. It saved my life.
Talk about saving your life.
I moved to Baltimore when I was like 12, right? I'm a leader, but it's impressionable at that age. And Baltimore is a totally different type of city from when I was younger and even to now. And I don't know where I would be without boxing, because it's taken me around the world, introduced me to great people like you and everybody here. I've got my husband through boxing. I'm going to school through boxing. So it's like, and I found out what type of woman I was, you know?
What type of woman are you?
I am a Renaissance woman, and I'm a strong ass bitch. And I say bitch because I'm a female dog. I will fight, bite, protect, do what I have to do. So it just made me, if I can get through boxing, the training, the hard work in the gym, the losses, the wins, if I can get through that stuff, I can get through anything.
That's the first time ever I've had someone use the word bitch, male or female, and it's used properly.
Yeah.
Never in my life.
Yeah. You see, if I don't know if it's true, I saw like a picture of a wolf and a male wolf and a female wolf. And when that male wolf is about to fight, the female gets under his neck to protect him. And just like the lioness and the king, he's the king, but without the female lioness, they can't survive. They hunt, protect, give birth, and when it's time for him to do his things, the lion do what he has to do, and that's what I pride myself on.
So, there's something going on in California, right? You may have a promoter, you may have some help.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I know by July I should have a fight, whether it's with a promoter locally in the DMV or a show somewhere. But yeah, I'm taking reins in my hand for now. Like,
how low can you get down the weight, do you think?
With the right support, I fought as low as 154 before. Can I make that now? I'm not sure. I would need support like sponsors so I could just focus on that. But I probably could make 160 in the future.
160 puts you in the mix with,
yeah.
You know,
I've had
it. Move up and
yeah. But you know they won't fight me. They fat shame me. They say I'm too big. I'm a true super middleweight. I'm a true super middleweight. And no shade to Elisa Napoleon. She's a WBA super middleweight champion, but she doesn't even weigh in at the weight limit. She doesn't even weigh in at between 160 and 168. She's like 158, 156, you know? So
How was that fight? I heard rumblings of
We've been talking about this shit for like a year, exactly. And of course, yeah, I want a big platform. I couldn't agree with that. It should be something on TV. But at the end of the day, like, I'll fight you in the back alley for real, because I know I'm built like that. You have something I want, I have something you might want. I just want to fight. I just want to fight.
Have you guys spoken woman to woman?
Oh yeah, she know what it is. I see her in fights and everything.
Y'all just at the Curse of Shield fight.
Yeah. It's respect. Like, I don't hate her or anything. I'm a real one, and it's a lot of not real ones in the game, male and female. So, I mean, we respect each other, but when it's time to fight, it's when we time to fight.
And speaking of real ones, what's your take on Deontay Wilder?
I told you last time.
I know. I'm just leading you.
Deontay Wilder is going to do what Deontay Wilder is going to do. I mean, after that Tyson Fury fight, it really showed him, and Luis Ortiz, you know, when he got touched up a little bit, he's built like that. Unless the other guy he's fighting, I forgot his name. Yeah, he gonna have to take something to get some. If he can withstand, maybe, but Wilder's gonna do what Wilder's gonna do, and that's a win. He gonna find a way to win.
Did you get a chance to hear Barry Hearn's comments?
No, what did he say?
Barry Hearn basically said when he ran, Barry Hearn is Eddie Hearn's father.
Oh, okay.
He said back when I ran boxing, we had slave contracts.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. We gotta make this a separate video. Hold on.